What's going on, guys? Tristan24 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I've got for you my predictions for match week 33 in the Premier League, and this week we've got a lot of big games, of course, coming back off last week where we had even bigger games really, but this week taking the scale down, but there's still very important games coming up. If you do go on to enjoy this video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Of course, we've got a lot of content coming out, especially in the summer as well. I'm going to try and do a lot more vlogs closer to home than what I did last year. Try and film a little bit more around Swansea, of course. So if you're interested in all that stuff and vlogs and everything else we do on the channel, then do be sure to smash the subscribe button and also put the bell on so you'll be notified when we upload these videos. Anyway, enough waffling. On screen now will be the prediction league, to see how everyone is doing. It is really close on there for some positions, of course. And without further ado, let's get into the predictions. Starting off with Spurs as they take on Brighton. Of course, their London rivals Arsenal played them last match week and they failed to get the 3 points in that one. Graham Potter's men running out 2-1 winners in the end of that one. For this one, Spurs have been on really good form lately. Son has been on absolute fire and he's could even get the golden boot at the end of the season. It's him and Salah and Jota as well who are competing for that one. For this game though, I'm going to say Spurs are going to get the win with 3 points, 3 goals and a clean sheet. That's right, 3-0 win for the hosts. Next up is Man United against Norwich. Now, this is an interesting game. Norwich, they just beat Burnley. I'm not going to say they are going to beat Man United, but Man United recently, they're just so much negativity around the club. Of course, they have the rumours that the new manager, the Ajax old manager, is coming to Man United. Of course, I don't know anything about it. I'm not really too into it, all the rumours and that, but all I know is like Ten Hag or something, whatever his name is close to being appointed as the new Man United manager. Anyway, this game will be an interesting one, not too much riding on it for Man United really, or Norwich. I think both of their seasons are pretty much done. Can't see too much change in the position that they're in. For a score prediction though, I think Man United are going to win this one 2-0. Southampton against Arsenal next. Now, Southampton did get absolutely smashed by Chelsea last week, of course, and Arsenal failed to get the win against Brighton, as we mentioned. For this game, you can see another away win against the Saints, and I'm going to say Arsenal 2-0 to keep alive their top 4 hopes. Watford against Brentford is a massive game at the bottom, really. Watford, if they fail to win this one, struggle to see where the points are going to come from if they do wish to survive. Brentford, I've really underestimated them recently. Since Eriksen's come in, they have been on absolute fire. So there's only one result here for me. Brentford 2, Watford 1. West Ham against Burnley is the next game. Burnley, so hard to call. It just proves that away from home and at home, they're just two different sides. West Ham, however, they did lose to Brentford last week, but I think they'll turn their fortunes around with a 2-0 win here at home to Burnley. Newcastle against Leicester is one of those games next up that just has the feel around it where there's not too much riding on it for this season, but for next season this could be a really big game in the race for the top 6. So for this game, for this season, I'm going to say 1-1 draw. Up next we see Wolves take on Man City, although it isn't being played this week. When it gets rescheduled, this is my early prediction for it really, because I won't be doing like the midweek predictions for when it is rescheduled. So when you're doing your predictions in the comments, include this one, although it's been postponed for this week. So our prediction for this one will be a Man City 2-0 win. However, Wolves could easily cause some problems to them, but I'm going to back the Citizens. Aston Villa against Liverpool is the next game to predict. And I cannot see anything other than a Liverpool win 3-0 away from home. Leeds against Chelsea, the next one to predict. Now Leeds under Marsh, they have been brilliant. Chelsea away from home, they've been brilliant. And lucky that they're away from home. In this one as well, of course. So unfortunate to get knocked out of the Champions League. What a game it was, of course, over 2 legs. But especially the second leg was an absolute thriller. So for this one, I'm going to say Chelsea 3, Leeds 1. And the final game of the match week to predict is Everton, who take on Crystal Palace. This is the type of game where I'm not too sure. It could go either way. Everton at home are brilliant. Sometimes, recently they've been getting points at home. And last week against Man United was absolutely massive to their survival hopes. Crystal Palace, they're good as well, of course. Really underestimated them this season. But for a prediction, I'm going to back the away side for a 2-1 win. But I won't be too surprised if Everton get something out of this one. But I'll go 2-1 Crystal Palace. And guys, thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video very soon. We've also done the Championship version, so make sure you go check that one out as well. And until next time guys, take care. Goodbye.